Hey, what's up, yo? It's Noka2 here with New Comic Haul. It's been a little bit, but I thought I would throw a video out today near the end of 2021. Um, First, as always, I want to thank everyone who has taken their time to watch my videos and post a comment. I know it's been a long year, actually, a long 2 years. Hope everybody has been safe and healthy. So let's just get started. So, what we have here is I think, one of the best covers of his cover run for Catwoman, cover B, Catwoman number 4, the variant cover by Artgerm. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. And when it, when it was available pre-order, I ordered, gosh, I think I ordered 15 copies of this, and they all were in great condition, potentially a 9.8 candidate, but it takes so long to send it off. And because I had so many copies, at first I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy a graded 9.8. But then when I first thought about it, they were only like $50 uh, plus shipping. And so over time, I was like, I wouldn't mind having a graded copy, a 9.8. So then I started looking, and a graded copy is still not terribly expensive. It's probably about $100, and they're slowly um, getting uh, purchased on eBay. So I saw this. I got this probably 4 or 5 months ago. It was a buy it now best offer. I think I offered $75 or something like that, and the guy negotiated with me and counter offered, and basically I got this for about $100 with the cost of shipping. And I mean, it's just a gorgeous cover, and I think over time it's going to hopefully continue to get a increase in value. It is probably my favorite cover by Artgerm. I mean, it just looks realistic. I just can't say enough about it. That's why I purchased it in a graded copy. All right. So the next few books I'm going to show, they're from dollar sales, eBay sales, and then just books that I've picked up over time. So I found this at a dollar, really not even a dollar sale. It's just they have a dollar back issues, and I didn't know much about this book. I saw it as a variant, didn't know anything about it, but because of the Hawkeye Disney Plus series that hadn't come out yet when I purchased this book, I was like, okay, I'll take a chance and buy it. And it ended up, after I got it home and looked it up, it was a 1 in 25 Annie Wu cover variant for Hawkeye number 3. There's not many sales for that, and it's probably at least a ratio $25 to $50 book. I haven't. I was going to print out a copy of the page that got this book recalled. A lot of people have seen it before and shown it in their videos, but I found this for $1, which I did not own. It's the Mission Impossible Recalled Edition of Tom Cruise, and I think it was there because there was 3 copies that was sitting there, and I thumbed through the first 2, and they were all the recall. They were already edited out, the panel of Tom Cruise, and I was like, well, I'm sure the third one is too, but let me just look at it. And I looked at it, and it was the recalled version. So I was finally able to find one in the wild for $1. It's not really worth a whole lot of money, but I figured, what the heck. What else do I have here? Just some Nice die covers. I think this this Stephanie Hans? I do believe it's Stephanie Hans. Stephanie Hans die number 14. Some great Josh Middleton covers. He's doing a cover run on the Wonder Woman series, cover B. This is 774. I love 773 and 772. Great covers. Daredevil 25. This is the second print with Electro in there. Great cover. I really like this cover here. I thought it would, and maybe over time it'll do something. The Stephanie Hans, America Chavez variant, normal ratio. It wasn't a ratio or anything, but I picked those up pre-order. So basically, I probably paid, because it's a $4 cover price, so probably what, $265, something like that. So I bought 3 of those. Great cover too, I thought. Got this because, you know, Suicide Squad number 1, Peacemaker variant, like that. Now this I got for $1. When the Loki, or was it Loki? Yeah, the Loki Disney Plus series was streaming. It had a little bit of heat on it. Female Loki. Got an Adam Hughes Maze Agency cover that I didn't have, number 8. A couple more Adam Hughes covers, or the back cover of Just Imagine Stan Lee, the Batman, which I already had, but I did not have this one, Crisis, for $1 a piece. Now this I thought was interesting. I saw this, I think it was on CBSI. They talked about this cover, which I didn't know if I had these or not in my collection. I probably do, because I was collecting both of these titles at the time they were published. But they were there for $1. They were in high grade, and so I picked them up, and that was Justice League 13, Justice League International 13, where the cover of the issue for that, which crossed over into Suicide Squad, is supposed to be the back of Justice League. But it's pretty close. It's not exactly right, because if you look here, Blue Beetle's there. Boomerang is on that one. So that's supposed to be the front and the back. Javelin is in there, the back, and Mr. Miracle, Batman, Guy Gardner. Let me see here. Yeah, so you can't. So the difference that's not correct, I guess, is Blue Beetle is there, and Blue Beetle's not on the front of this one, but Martian Manhunter, and then obviously Bronze Tiger's at the bottom, and Deadshot's on that one. But a pretty good. Not sure how the artist made a mistake on that, but still kind of a cool concept for the cover. Hadn't seen that before. What else do I have here? Actually, these comics here are from Free Comic Book Day that occurred in 2021 late. And I'm just showing these books. I thought this was a great pickup for $2 a piece. Thundercats number 2, the Jim Lee variant. I got 3 copies of that at $2 a piece, and they were all high grade near mint. Great. You know, that's still probably a easy $15 book. I got this Steve McNiven variant 1 ratio 125 Old Man Logan number 1. It was because of Free Comic Book Day sale, it was $5. I mean, that's a really good price for a 1 in 25 ratio. Got this for $1. I think, Mercenot has shown his book before. I'd shown it previously. And I think it's a beautiful cover by Joe Quesada. What else did I pick up at New Comic Book Day? Yeah. Here we go. So I also got this 1 in 25 variant by Sorrentino. Old Man Logan #1. 1 in 25 for $5. This was a steal here for $5. All the variants were half off of whatever he had them marked at. And this was, and probably he hadn't marked them since he had put them in the back bag to begin with. So this is Spider-Geddon #0, the J. Tyler Christopher negative variant for $5. That probably goes for an easy $50, right? Then I found this for $7.50. Once in the Future Boom #1 from Boom Studios #1. That's the 4th print, and I did pay $7.50 for that. That's a $20 book. I didn't have the first print of Boom. Of Once in Future #1. So the 4th print was there. I picked it up, and then he also had a 5th print for $5, and that's probably a $10 book. Now this book doesn't go for anything, but I love the cover. This is this is Avengers 278. Avengers No Surrender 678. And it doesn't go for anything, but I do love the cover with Rogue on it. Great cover. And I thought I would show my exclusive Target variant of the Uncanny X-Men of Marvel's Rogue from the I think that's from the cartoon, right? The cartoon, she wore that costume. Great figure. I think the cardstock, it looks to me like it's David Nakayama art. It's not signed, obviously, by him, but that looks like his style. So I don't know if that's taken from another, from a comic or what, but that's a great figure. And I think that cover could develop into something later. I don't know if I have another copy of that or not, but I paid $3 for that. Now, this book here, this is my second copy, but my first copy was a 1 in 100 or 1 in a 50 ratio, because it still had the trade on it. And this is 1 in 200 Alex Ross variant from 2021. I love this cover. Fantastic Four. Is this the first issue? I don't know if it is the first. I think it is Fantastic Four #1, Alex Ross variant, 1 in 200. Beautiful cover. Love that cover. The other one I have obviously has a trade with the number and the, whatever it's in the corner. And so I've been looking for this at a decent price. And the Truly version without the Fantastic Four logo in there, I didn't like it as much. So I got the 1 in 200. I paid $40 for that 1 in 200. I think that was a great price for that cover. Now, the seller, which kind of perturbed me, was actually a comic store. It wasn't even an individual seller, but it was someone that had a huge comic store, and his listing said that he typically sends the item out shipped within 3 days of purchase price or payment. So I paid that immediately upon winning that auction or him accepting my offer. I can't even remember what it was. And I waited. I waited. 3 days went by. Never got a notice that it was packaged and ready to ship from eBay. So I waited. A week went by. So I emailed the guy and said, "Hey," or the seller, and said, "Hey, any word on where we are with this being packaged up and sent?" Probably it was 10 days actually, more than a week. Still no word. So then I emailed them again, and now it was 2 weeks from the time that I actually paid for the item. And I asked again, "Hey, any word on you sending me this book?" Still no response. So then 17 days later from the time that I paid, mind you, it was supposed to be 3 days that he said that he would ship. And I don't really care if they ship it late as long as they communicate with me. Never even a response saying, "Hey, sorry, there was an emergency. Sorry, we had an issue at the store. Sorry, I was sick." All I wanted was some kind of communication saying, "Hey, sorry that I didn't deliver as advertised." And he didn't. And nothing. All I got was the tracking number when it finally got shipped, and waited for it. It came in the condition as advertised. But I did give negative feedback, which is the first time I've ever given negative feedback. Usually I give the seller the benefit of the doubt and say, as long as you tell me what the issue is, I'm okay with that. As long as it's been shipped and it gets to me late beyond their control, I'm okay with that too. But once it gets to the point where you don't even respond to an email, 17 days, you send 2 emails. If I wouldn't have got the notification from eBay that's automated that your item has been shipped, I would have opened a ticket up with eBay to find out, what's going on. But in the end, I'm glad to have gotten my book, and it's a gorgeous cover that I will keep in my collection. Now, the next book I want to show, it's crazy. This is a regular ratio. There was not a ratio variant, but it was the Death of X cover variants. I don't even know what year this was from. 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Gorgeous cover. And my sister gave it to me for Christmas. And that's the Astonishing X-Men, the Psylocke variant by Jenny Frison. And usually she sends me a gag Christmas gift. And she asked me what I wanted. Usually she gives me some craziness like, Trump socks or Trump toilet paper, or what year did he was president for 4 years. So I got a Trump doll, I got a Trump socks, I got a Trump comic book, and so she was going to send me something else this year, and asked me if I wanted. I said I don't want anything because at my age I don't really want gifts. I buy whatever I want. And I said, don't send me anything. I don't need another gag gift. And she was like, "No, I got to send you something. If you don't tell me what you want, you're going to get the same." And I said, "Okay." So then I've looked on eBay. I've been watching this. And the guy had a buy it now best offer. It was from Canada. And I told her, "Hey, I like this book here. It's going for about anywhere between 65, 75 to $100 raw." I said, "Why don't you offer the guy $65? I think he might take it." So I'm not sure what they ended up negotiating for the price, counter offer, etc. But she told me that she got the book shipped to me for about $75. So I don't know if it was 77, 75, 74. I know it was listed for like maybe 85 or 100, something like that. So I think she just offered whatever to get the deal done and send it to me for Christmas, which was probably the one of the best Christmas presents I ever got from my sister. But anyway, I love that cover. So you can cross that off my list. Here's another cover by Inferno #1, the Artgerm variant with Mystique on it. Here's some recent covers. These are all cover buys. They don't really go for anything yet. Black Cat #10, the Miles Morales anniversary cover edition. The Lucia Perillo Barbarella #3. Barbarella #3 by Selena. Neither of which go for anything. I did pay cover price for those. Got these for $1 because they were in really high grade, particularly for Lucy's Loose Comics Unbagged. They were near mint. Flash #1, Rebirth, the Ethan Van Sciver cover. And the #6 I got, they were all $1. Simply because I think that was the only issue I was missing of that series. Got this for $1, which was a pretty good deal. It was the first full appearance of Darcy Lewis. It's the Thor movie adaptation #1 with Chris Hemsworth on it. Movie cover. Now that does go. There hasn't been any recent sales, but all the cheap copies have been bought, and now the only copies left right now on eBay are anywhere between $50 to $150. So it'll be interesting to see if it sells. I guess if Chris Hemsworth did some kind of signing like Robert Downey Jr. does, then it could go up in value, I guess. Another recent Adam Hughes cover, Black Widow. I think that's what number is this? 12? Yeah, 12. Gorgeous cover. Another gorgeous cover, which I think, given the recent Hawkeye series, this could end up becoming a hot book. Kingpin, Joe Jusko cover, Daredevil #35 variant. Another variant, Miles Morales #25, kind of the Skyline homage that was originally done for Spider-Man. Two other comics I got just because they were high grade. Justice League of America #100 and Flash #100. And usually when I see these in extremely high grade, because they're all black covers, if you see the spine, that's in high grade with no ticks, because it is kind of a cardstock cover, I'll purchase it for $1. I don't know how many copies I have of that. And I'm going to show you these last two books. Every time I see this comic, I love this cover. I don't know why it does not get more love, but this is Spirits of Vengeance, Ghost Rider, and Blaze #6, which is Venom on the cover. He's crawling on the roof, if you can tell. Here's, I bought 2 copies. Well, these are 2 more copies, I should say, where Venom is crawling up on the ceiling. And gorgeous cover by Adam Kubert. Anytime I see these, I don't know, I just can't stop myself from purchasing them when they're cheap and they're mint high grade, because it is kind of a dark cover. so it's easy to get spine ticks in it. I guess that's it. That's a short haul. I'm going to leave it at that. I recently got a bunch of boards and Mylars in. A lot of fullbacks. I got a huge stack of fullbacks. Finally. It took me, gosh, I want to say, I ordered direct from eGerber. Oh, I think it took me 18 weeks to get that shipment of bags and boards. And so, also, I wanted to show this. So, for those of you, for my graded books, I put them in legal size CGC slab Mylite 2s. It used to not say that when I first ordered it, just said legal size. But now they started, eGerber started putting CGC comic slab on there, which is kind of cool. I just noticed that. So this sleeve actually will cover your slab books perfectly. They, it does show a glare on camera, but in person, it's such a clear protective cover versus those polyurethane or bags. And so have since bagged all of my slab comics in that. All right, well, I think that'll do it. Maybe I'll put another video up tomorrow, New Year's Eve, since I'm bagging books again. I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful holiday and have had a blessed holiday season thus far. Till next time, peace.